Phoenix power. Together we will rise. They tried to burn us, we bloom like a flower. They didn't know we had a Phoenix's power. Phoenix power.
What's up, everybody? It's your girl, Jade Feinics here, and I am joined by the amazing
Woo, I'm about to make a name for myself.
Hi,
Yes.
baby girl. What's going
Hey.
on?
How you doing?
Welcome back from your small vacation.
Yes, I have returned.
You have returned.
I have returned, and it's to all of y'all's detriment, apparently.
Yay. It's like, it's everyone's problem now.
Yes, I am back, and it is everyone's problem.
So, we here at the gate, we are trying an experimentation where you get to hear all three of us 2 times a month, and then singulars, we call them singles, twice a month as well.
Singles, it's like music.
Yeah, which is actually funny because that's what we're going to be talking about today. And I know that you guys, if you've been listening to us for a while, you know that music is our lifeblood. If you're following us on any of the social medias, you know that one of our main hashtags is Jade's Neverending Rock Show.
Yes.
I tend to go to concerts every year at minimum 2, 3, 4.
Yes.
Some years I've gone to concerts literally once a month.
I love this for you.
Like, it was insane a few years, like, where pre-COVID and then even post-COVID.
Mhm.
Even during a little bit, actually, but mostly like pre and post, because the world changed 5 years ago.
yeah.
On the
I can't
17th.
believe it's been 5 years.
Yeah, right?
That's insane.
Two fucking days ago, it's 5 years since the whole world shut down.
That's insane.
I know.
Yeah.
I can't believe it's
Yeah.
already been 5 fucking years.
Like, what the fuck?
I know. So there was that. And then also they used to do these wonderful freaking things. I don't know if they still do them at Jones Beach, which was called the Ticket to Rock.
I feel like I remember these.
So
They've been doing these for a long time, right?
Yeah, I don't know if they're still doing it though.
Okay.
I want to look into it because that was single-handedly one of the best deals that I had ever gotten, where I would literally pay like maybe $60 to $90 and I got like 4 fucking shows.
Because if that was a thing back when I was in like high school, like middle school and high school, that would explain how my parents got us to see so many fucking shows.
It's a possibility.
At Jones Beach.
Yeah, Jones Beach.
Yeah, no, it was
a
Jones,
Jones
Beach
Beach
because
thing.
we were literally seeing over the summer like 2 to 3, sometimes 4 shows.
Yeah, that was probably Ticket to Rock.
Yeah, and it was all like, old classic rock bands that
Yeah.
my parents loved.
Yeah.
And
And
listen, it was all shit that I, grew up listening to. I was like, fuck yeah, let's go.
And the best part about the Jones Beach amphitheater is no matter where you're sitting,
there is not a bad seat.
there is not a bad
You
seat.
could be all the way up in the fucking nosebleeds.
and you're still going to enjoy it.
Exactly. It is still a great fucking seat.
Yeah. The only thing that sucks is that it's an outdoor venue.
Yeah.
And as you reach the end of the summer and you're seeing those shows, it gets fucking cold at night.
Oh, you ever see one of those shows in the pouring rain though?
Yes.
It's an experience.
I saw Ozzy there
Oh, fuck yeah.
in the pouring fucking rain.
Fuck yeah.
Worth it.
Oh, hell yeah. I remember seing Ringo Starr in his all-star band.
Wow.
Yeah. That was actually my first show there.
Wow.
And people are like, "Oh my god, it's raining so bad. Are they going to, are they going to postpone? Are they going to reschedule?" Ringo comes out. He's like, I'm from England. You think a little rain is going to fucking scare me?"
That actually did happen. Where it was one of the Ticket to Rocks. It was me and I think a couple of friends of mine that bought that ticket, and we were all hanging out, and a storm rolled in.
Yeah.
Like full blown lightning, thunder, storm.
Mhm.
And they stopped the show
Oh shit.
because they were afraid that the stage was going to attract the lightning and people were going to get electrocuted. Plus, also, when they redid the Jones Beach amphitheater, they didn't the general admission area, the lower part that's right in front of the stage, does not have proper sewage lines. So that literally, if it's raining or had rained and you're in that seat, you're getting wet. Your
Fucking rip.
fucking legs are you will
rip.
be literally submerged in water.
It sucks.
It does. It does. Because that did happen actually for the people that were doing that for that show. I can't for the life of me remember which one it was. It was a summer I want to say good 4 years ago.
You know, it's been a while since I've been to a Jones Beach show, but I would totally go again because, you know,
Hell
good
yeah.
stuff.
I saw their lineup this year. It looks really good.
Okay, I'll have to look into it.
Yeah. I mean, well, if you can't figure out Phoenix Gate fans and, you know, the color wheel is spinning with 2 spokes and me and Scarlett are talking about concerts. Because again, as I was saying before we went off on a little tangent, if you've been listening to us and following us on our socials, you know that we've done episodes, The Music That Made Us. We've talked about our bands that we've loved. We're very avid in our love of music on the gate. The thing is, we've never actually spoken about concerts and concert etiquette.
Right.
And just basically what it's like to go to live music.
Mm-hmm.
We've touched on it here and there, but we've never really dived into the meat and potatoes.
Exactly.
Which I like.
Yeah. And
meat and potatoes.
it's funny you're saying that right after fucking
Feeding you chicken?
Yeah, no, but also, which you literally gave me chicken and potatoes.
I'm at half-mast.
I was going to like throw a St. Patrick's joke in there too.
No, I did not make corned beef and cabbage because you told me you do not like corned beef and you do not like cabbage. And I would have made shepherd's pie, but we're having that on Saturday.
That's fair.
So
I will have meat and potatoes on Saturday as well.
Yeah, you will.
I'm going to have so much meat and potatoes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck your life! Bing bang!
I love it.
Wait, do cheeseburgers and fries count as meat and potatoes?
Yes.
Yes.
Meat and potatoes comes in many forms.
Potatoes.
Potatoes.
Boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew.
As we do.
Gotta love.
What did he say?
Gotta love the ADHD.
Yo!
Poking in here. But yes, concerts.
You can poke it.
You can poke a potato also. Why not?
Totally poke that potato and roast it. I mean, is it the same thing? Like, I have used that as a pickup line. I'm not kidding.
Okay,
I'm not kidding.
Speaking of pickup lines,
Oh, no.
You already know where this is going.
Oh, no.
Gollum. I like it raw and wriggling. I'm not doing the Gollum voice. I can't bring myself to do that.
I can't. No, I'm going to tell you a story.
Music. There's music in Lord of the Rings.
I'm going to tell you a story. So, you've met my friend Mike.
Yes, I have.
Okay, I've known Mike for, oh God, going on like 20 years almost now.
Okay.
All right. And Mike knows I am half Irish.
Okay.
So one night we go out drinking and we're just, I look at him, I go, you want to play a game? He goes, okay, what game? And I'm like, you want to say the most absurd pickup lines to each other, and whoever is either the most cringe or makes the other one laugh has to buy the next drink.
Okay.
I won.
Of course you did.
I won because I literally looked at him. I said, hey, do you want to poke my potato with your stick? And he's like, what? I'm like, well, you know, a good Irish girl, all we are is nothing but meat and potatoes. And I got some really good potato down south, and I know you got good butter, baby. That was his exact response.
You done goof.
Something about us Italians, you know?
I mean, he is Italian.
I know.
You know, so it made it even funnier because he didn't stop dying laughing. He's looking at me like, what is wrong with you? I'm like, I don't know. I hang out with you. You tell me. And
So real.
so obviously he had to buy the next round. He got me back though. He got me back.
Okay.
He got me back. He was good. He was. So his turn. It wasn't as like just obviously blatantly racist as mine, but he turned around and he goes, well, since you're so into butter, maybe I could just lube up your potato a little bit.
Oh my God.
I'm like, no. And he was like, seriously, what? It's not good. I'm like, no, because now for some reason all I'm thinking of is butter and corn on the cob. And he was looking at me like, what? I'm like, well, you know, I could also say that maybe you're the kind of dude that puts mayo on ketchup, mayo and ketchup on a hot dog. He's like, only when she's on her period. I was like, yeah. No.
Fuck your life! Bing bang!
I am deceased.
We're insane. This is is why. And the best part is we still talk like that to each other.
I love that for you guys. I love this.
You could get him to do it on Saturday at the party.
Oh, fuck yeah.
See if he'll play the pickup line game with you. I'll bring it up.
Oh, God. Yeah, sure. We'll see. Yeah, I'll get him to play it with Cam.
Oh, God.
No.
Oh, no, actually.
She wasn't ready. She wasn't ready.
Two Italians playing the pickup line game?
Half Italian.
It works. The other half's Puerto Rican. That's even more dangerous.
It is because he gets so flustered.
No, but here's the thing. He'll say the thing, and then he'll get flustered about it.
It's true.
That's the thing.
Then he gets embarrassed, like, oh, God, what did I just say? Like his little Catholic upbringing.
Emotional, damn
Really
it.
It's
cute
okay.
like that. I love him.
They're both great to go to a concert with, by the way.
Oh, they are.
Oh, my God.
Cam, my husband, he's taken me to so many great shows, so many great concerts. He actually just took me to Armor for Sleep,
I know. While you guys were at Armor for Sleep, I was at Shillelagh Law.
which sounds like we both had a great night.
we did.
Oh yeah.
I mean, yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Minus the company that I was with, because fuck yeah.
You'll fuck that
Blech.
person. But yeah,
You
no,
can go fuck yourself, boy.
yeah.
Because I know you listening. Hey, yo. He does listen.
Oh wow,
Eat my shorts, okay? Thanks, bye.
that could be an audio.
touchy.
It is a line.
No, eat my shorts could be an audio.
Yeah.
no,
No, it is. It's an old school show from Nickelodeon back in the day, way before your time.
but it's also on The Simpsons. Eat my shorts.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. I'm gonna get that audio.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah,
Anyways,
boy. But yeah,
so
but yeah.
Armor for Sleep was playing at Warsaw.
Yeah, Warsaw in Brooklyn.
I love that venue.
My first time at the venue. Also, I noticed they were selling mocktails, which I was like, oh, that's really cool.
Yeah,
The
a
most-
lot of places do that now.
I didn't realize that was like a thing that a lot of places do now.
Mhm.
Because
Because a lot of the community has gone straight edge or non-alcoholic.
yeah, which I am temporarily non-alcoholic for now.
That's a mood.
It's temporary for now. We'll see if it sticks or not.
No,
you know?
I actually really do appreciate that, considering like a
Yeah,
lot of my
like-
friends don't drink.
Yeah, like I think it's fucking awesome because like normally when I go places and it's like because I'm not drinking for right now while I figure some stuff out.
Yeah. You're on a detox.
Yeah, but we'll say that I'm on a I'm on a detox while take some other shit. But anyway,
You're on a detox.
yeah, I'm on a detox for now. But usually I'll go and get like a cherry Coke or a Shirley Temple, but they actually have options. And what was cool is at least one of them was non-citrus.
Oh, which you can't have.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm allergic to citrus. It's a weird fucking allergy, but
My spinach pus.
yeah. So yeah, it was like
It's not a weird allergy to have.
but it was like
I'm allergic to achote.
like
It's just
That's
an
weird.
odd thing.
yeah, odd allergies. Yay.
Yay.
But yeah, no, and like it was a great venue.
Warsaw is great. I've
Yeah.
seen so many concerts there.
And also it's cool because they have like the main bar area, but they have a TV to like in the main bar area and the merch area. They have like TVs that show like the stage
show.
and the show, so you're not
Mhm.
missing anything, which I thought was really cool.
Yeah, that's actually they didn't always have that.
Oh, okay.
So that's a more recent
Yeah.
addition, which I love because unfortunately one of the other big problems that we have when it comes to live concerts is the venues. A lot of them did not survive COVID.
Dude, even before COVID,
Even
a lot
before
of them,
COVID, they weren't.
Cam, he has been in the Long Island music scene
Mhm.
for close to
20 years.
20 years now. Yeah, he's turning 36, and he's been doing music in different bands since 16.
Yeah, that's 20 years.
Yeah, so exactly 20 years. He's and
Ah, you old fart.
you old fuck. I love you, babe. But yeah, I know one of the venues I remember one venue he's talked about Crazy Donkey.
Oh God, the crazy donkey.
Yeah, it doesn't exist
does not
anymore.
exist, no.
I'm not sure if that's the one that got turned into like a Buffalo Wild Wings or
Yeah, I did.
yeah. So maybe it's because I
I
think
was
there's
so mad.
he told me that about that one. And then there's Revolution out in Amityville. That one is like a church or something now,
Yeah.
but I think that's being sold again.
I don't know.
I don't know what's going on with that one. Amityville Music Hall was closed for renovations. Everyone was really worried about that one.
But it came back.
Yeah, it came back. It's now it's reopened. They completely redid the inside. I was there for a goth night a few weeks ago. And yeah, it's actually they did a really good job redoing it. It's a lot bigger.
Yeah.
Now, the stage is on the other side. There's more room, and they still have the outdoor area.
Love that.
But yeah, so
I
Long
mean,
Island-
there are different places that you can still go that they will still put on a live show. There are
Yeah.
bars, that do it still out on the island. Manhattan has lost a lot of their spaces.
I believe it.
And a lot of that does have to do with the what's the right word I want to call it? The capitalization
Yeah,
of music.
yeah. Wasn't there one in Brooklyn that actually closed recently too?
Yeah.
Well, like a big one. I don't remember. I don't.
So in
Was it Knitting Factory or something else?
Knitting-
Not Knitting Factory.
No, I'm not really sure because I don't really keep up on the Brooklyn shit.
Sorry, I know Kenwood.
But Brooklyn used to have L'Amour's. Brooklyn used to have a bunch of spots that we used to go to see shows, underground shows a lot.
Yeah.
Manhattan used to have CBGBs.
Right.
Those used to have like all sorts of venues, and there are still a lot that do still host here and there in Manhattan, especially in the Village.
Right.
But capitalism and concerts, Ticketmaster.
Oh yeah.
Fuck you.
Everything's through fucking Ticketmaster, and Ticketmaster has jacked up the prices so much.
It's disgusting. It is
Like-
absolutely disgusting. You can't see. Okay, prime example. I'm going to show my age here because fuck it. I just turned 40 on the 14th. I'm proud of it. Yay me. I made it to my midlife crisis. All
Hell yeah.
right. But I'll give you an example. My first Warped Tour. I was 15 when I went to go see the first Warped Tour. It was on Randall's Island. All
Okay.
right. Guess me how much I paid for my ticket.
How much?
$20.
Okay.
That's not counting the bus fare that it took me to get there, even though we drove in with my friend's car.
Right.
Like, I'm just saying, like $20 to go see Warped Tour. And I'm talking, so if I'm 40, that's 25 years ago?
Right.
No. Yes. 25 years ago.
Okay.
I was 15. 25 years ago,
Yeah.
I paid $20, no taxes and fees, to get in to see Vans Warped Tour. And at that Warped Tour, I saw the beginning of so many fucking bands.
Right.
Like, I saw Taking Back Sunday there. I've seen Paramore there. I've seen bands that are huge now
Right.
for $20. Okay? When I was a teenager and I was going through the scene between Long Island and New York, you were able for $20 the most you've ever gonna pay for a show was $30, and that's because you had to go to Manhattan.
Yeah.
All right. And I have seen so many fucking bands for $30.
Right.
That does not happen anymore.
No. Now, like $30 is if you see a local show. If that.
If that. Because
Yeah.
you're still paying taxes and fees.
Yeah.
Like, okay, I paid to go see Shillelagh Law at McCahey's on Saturday, last Saturday. I paid altogether $27
Yeah.
because the show itself was $20. I paid $7 in fees.
Right.
And I could have bought the ticket. I didn't realize because the last time they played there, you had to buy the ticket before you went.
Right.
Because they didn't have the ticket sales for some reason open, which was weird. But
Yeah.
Mulcahy's is the one that called that. I think because so many people complained about having to buy the tickets beforehand,
Right.
they opened up the ticket thing. I could have paid cash and it would have just been the $20.
Gotcha.
Didn't know that. Bought my ticket beforehand online, so I got hit with all these fees.
Got it.
It is what it is. Ticketmaster, the cost of a fucking ticket to sit in a decent seat, especially if you're going to a large venue like
Yeah.
Madison Square Garden or the Barclays, which fuck the Barclays, it's the worst fucking venue ever. But you're paying, prime example, we're going to see the Disturbed 25th anniversary concert this Friday, correct?
Yeah.
We're all going.
Yes. It's gonna be so sick.
Me, Scarlett, and Lavender, we're all going. So sick. Our Scarlett's never been MSG before.
I have never been to MSG.
Okay. Also has never seen these bands live before.
I have not.
So we're like, this tour is epic because we are seeing Seven Dust, 3 Days Grace, and Disturbed in one show. I paid in the pre-sale for my ticket $200
Holy shit.
for my seat. Your tickets that I bought resale, because fucking scalpers, was
Yeah.
$250 each.
I know, it's disgusting.
And that's a resale. That is somebody
Yeah.
who bought the ticket at cost and then resold it with an extra $100 worth of fees.
yeah.
No, I'm sorry. It cost me $150.
Mhm.
So
this
yeah,
is someone with another $100.
added another $100 on plus the fucking taxes and fees.
Yeah.
So it comes out to about $250 each for your tickets.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
It's insane.
ridiculous.
It's insane.
And yes, we have very good seats. Don't get me wrong. They're great.
Yeah.
They're not nosebleeds, but they're not up front.
Right.
But still, $250 for a singular ticket. Granted, we are seeing 3 major bands.
Yeah.
So that is the only reason why I'm trying to logic out the costs.
Yeah, that's how I'm trying to logic out the cost right now,
All
too.
right? And the fact that we are going to MSG
Yeah.
and it is the 25th anniversary tour.
Mhm.
Fine. I'm willing to pay that price, but the fact that we have to,
It's kind of ridiculous.
it is disgusting.
But I think it also is something, too, to consider. Like, one thing that factors into the cost of tickets is, you know, not even take away, like, how big the band is.
Yeah.
A lot of times it's venue, and
Yeah.
I feel like if it's seated or not factors in a lot.
Yeah. I could see that. Explain a little bit though.
Because this is just a pattern I've noticed.
Okay.
And this could just be me pulling things out of my ass, but I've noticed.
I mean, I'm sure a lot of our listeners would love to see that.
Not for free.
NANI? It's called a hustle, sweetheart.
Damn right it is.
Damn right. All
But
right.
just the pattern I've kind of noticed is that general admission
Yeah.
tends to be less money than, the tickets tend to be less money than seated tickets.
Usually.
Usually.
Of the wind.
I think also venue has to do with the cost.
I think the venue is the reason why we have so many fees.
Yes, but I think also Ticketmaster, because also like
It's both.
It's both.
It's both.
It's both.
A lot of the artists have spoken up against the Ticketmaster.
Because that's the thing. Like a lot of times it's not the artist. Because the thing is, the artists, they don't see a lot of the money from the ticket sales.
No, they don't.
The artist, if you genuinely want to support an artist while they're on tour,
You buy
their
their merch.
Buy merch.
Yeah.
Like
Because all those proceeds usually go to them.
yeah, that goes to the artist
Usually.
usually.
This, I'm going to give you a heads up since you've never been to MSG. It's different at MSG because everything is done through MSG.
Oh.
So literally, I was there for Monday Night Raw.
Sorry, just ill capitalism.
Yeah, it really is though. I was there for Monday Night Raw to kick off my birthday week. Fucking amazing.
Yes,
But-
we saw you on Netflix.
Hey, I was on TV, y'all. You got to check me out with my signs. They were awesome.
Yes.
Also, you should be following my Phoenix Gate social media because I posted them up there too. So you should let me know if you like those signs. Anyway, just saying.
Hey, WWE, book Dominic Mysterio versus Pat McAfee. Okay, thanks, bye. That was
Yeah.
Jade's idea.
P.S. We don't speak bitch. We don't. I need to find that fucking sound bit and put that on here
Yes.
of McAfee just screaming, "We don't speak bitch, Mysterio!"
That was amazing.
Best fucking line ever. We quote it constantly.
Also, I need a CM Punk. Why can't it be Rhea?
Why can't it ever be Rhea Ripley interrupting me?
That was amazing.
I know. I mean, come on. Anyways. So the way that they work is they have little kiosks set up throughout the entire venue.
Okay.
And that's where they'll be selling merch. Here's the thing. This is how they get you. It's not always the same merch at the same kiosk as we
Gotcha.
learned for WWE. I don't know if they're going to do that for just this concert, but it is a possibility
Okay.
So one of the things that we discovered that they've been doing with the Raw shows, not concerts. Again, I don't know if this is Universal or if it's just WWE Raw
Yeah.
that's doing this. They have specific merch for the show that they're doing,
Gotcha.
for the city that they're in. So like prime example, Jey Uso
New
with
Yeet City.
New Yeet City, he had a specific New York Knicks Yeet shirt
Mhm.
that you could only get at that show at the venue.
Yeah.
It's not sold online. Cody Rhodes had a New York Nightmare t-shirt.
Oh shit.
I got it.
Nice.
Obviously.
Nice.
They had a New York 316 for Austin, for Stone Cold.
Stone Cold Steve Austin Day.
Yeah, and they had the best in the world has returned to New York for
Yes.
CM Punk.
Yes.
You know I got all 3.
Of course.
And then, of course, I got the Raw t-shirt, which I got Raw on Netflix. And it shows all the shows, the different venues and dates.
I got Raw on Netflix.
I got Raw on Netflix.
I got Raw on Netflix. I'm sorry.
But
It's
here's
like
the thing.
Netflix and Raw.
We didn't know about those fucking shirts until we went downstairs to the main area.
Gotcha.
So it was like a little confusing, and I'm very glad that we decided to go through the front door to get out.
Yeah.
Because we did not come in through the front door.
That makes sense.
So we didn't see that. And I'm hoping that they don't do the same thing here at MSG.
Yeah.
Also, the other thing is I don't know if the band's going to see any of it because it's all through the MSG's POS systems.
Oh, man.
Yeah, so
And
like
it's all like MSG staff. It's not
it's
like
all
band
MSG
Oh,
staff.
that's annoying as
and
fuck.
it is a completely cashless venue.
Oh.
So you cannot use cash at all at MSG.
What the fuck?
A lot of places did do that. A lot of concert venues have gone cashless
Yeah.
because it's just, I guess, easier to keep track of sales and stuff.
I'm sorry, I got distracted by Kitty.
It's okay. The podcast cat wanted attention.
He is adorable.
But I think that's just like also it prevents theft.
Yeah, I mean, I get that.
Yeah. So
Oh, sorry. For everyone who is not here, which is all of you guys out there on the internet, one of the podcast kitties is currently just on Jade's lap, looking adorable as fuck.
he wants to be a part of the show.
He is part of the show.
He is. It's Eclipse. Eclipse. Yeah, buddy.
He's just the cutest boy ever.
He is such a good boy.
I love him.
So, but like, this is what I'm talking about when it comes to concerts is someone like me, someone like you, who's
Yes.
been to so many concerts,
yeah.
enjoy music more than most things. Like,
Mm-hmm.
honestly, like music is life to me.
Yeah, exactly. Music is life. Music is how I express myself. And,
Mm-hmm.
and you know, like, I'm not someone who is good at expressing my emotions,
Nope.
like verbally.
Depression.
But like the way Cam knows how I'm feeling is based on what music I'm listening to.
Yep, same.
So, you know, like he knows if I'm like feeling all right. He knows if I'm like super fucking depressed based on what I have playing in the background while I'm doing whatever I'm doing.
Exactly, same. This one is the same. He knows that if I'm playing my angry, I'm going to destroy the world's music,
Yeah,
don't come near me.
exactly.
He knows that if I'm like playing certain things, I'm getting pumped, you know, like,
Yeah.
because I have playlists, like playlists upon playlists, depending on what mood I'm in.
Yeah. For me, it's like certain bands or certain albums or
Yeah.
like even certain genres.
Yep.
Like if I'm listening to goth shit, you're usually okay.
Yeah.
Usually safe. Emo, it's a kind of a grab bag. Like if we're listening to My Chem, there's a 50-50 shot depending on the album.
Yes.
Fall Out Boy's kind of the same thing, you know, but it also depends if it's like older Fall Out Boy or
Yeah.
like newer Fall Out Boy.
What is the avoid Scarlett at all costs music?
Oh, avoid at all costs. That is a good one. So there is something that I have kind of dubbed the feminine rage mix. It changed so because I use YouTube Music. I don't use Spotify.
Of course.
But it's basically I'll put on you know the funny thing is it's not like a one set playlist.
Oh, it's a cyclical one?
You know, I'll just find a song. Sometimes it's Dead Men Don't Rape.
Oh, no.
Sometimes it's Good Girls Don't Get Used. You know, sometimes it's Paramore. It just kind of depends, you know, what mood I'm in.
Houston.
We start there.
We have no problem.
And then I just let it keep going. And you know, but what I like about that playlist is, again, I call it the Feminine Rage playlist because, like, it goes through all facets of
Rage.
that feminine rage emotion. Sometimes it's like loud and angry and in your face. Other times it's more like sad and like introspective. Other times it's like, you know, there's a song "I'm Not Crying, You're Crying" by Pink Shift. It's, you know, it kind of rides more of that emo kind of like, you know, line.
Yeah.
But then like you'll go from that, then you'll get like Girl in Red, who is super gay and super depressed and like more like indie.
Yeah.
And then like you'll go from that and then you'll get the Distillers.
There you go.
So it's just this all over feminine rage mix.
But
and
either way, if that is playing, avoid.
Yeah, just leave me alone.
Just run.
And then you'll get Mazzy Star.
We are Mazzy Star stans.
We do
so.
stand. We do stand.
But here's the thing. For me, here's the thing. I am not good with new music because I don't listen to the radio anymore.
Mm-hmm.
You know? So like for me, I have to be introduced to new bands. I have to be introduced to new music. And then for me to enjoy this band, I have to see them live.
Fair.
So, prime example of this is Ice Nine Kills.
Mm-hmm.
He Who Shall Not Be Named and our Lavender used to swear by Ice Nine Kills to me.
Right.
I never understood the allure
Mhm.
because I was like, why do I want to listen to a band that sings about horror movies? Like, the fuck?
Yeah.
But I did listen to a few songs before I went to see them live with He Who Shall Not Be Named and Lavender.
Right.
Fell in love.
Mhm.
Because it was Ice Nine Kills, Motionless in White, and a couple others that we went to see at the PlayStation Theater in Manhattan. Another great venue, by the way. And I was like, okay, I'm in. Fuck it. I like them. And I became an Ice Nine Kills fan because sometimes I'll listen to an album of a band and I'll enjoy it, but it's the show that fucking hooks me. Like, if there's there's a couple bands that, like, whenever they're in town, I don't care, I'm seeing.
Right.
In This Moment is one of them.
Oh, I would literally, like,
oh my God.
I would do anything to fucking see In This Moment. Like,
I'll get you there.
yes.
Don't you worry.
No, like, I love In This Moment.
Hailstorm is another.
I do love Hailstorm.
Oh my God.
I've kind of fallen off the Hailstorm wagon, but
That's
like,
fine.
I do love them. I used to listen to them all the time in high school.
Yeah.
Like, they were, like, Hailstorm, I love them, but they kind of, for me, live as, like, a high school band.
For you.
For me, yeah, I know. Well, that was just like, you know, they were a formative high school band, and I love them. And I love seeing them do well. But,
yeah,
you know,
no, they're amazing.
Yeah. I love In This Moment. They're another one that live on my Feminine Rage playlist. But they're
as
not,
they fucking should.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Let me see. There's like a couple other bands that, like, if I hear they're touring, I don't give a fuck. I'm buying that ticket. Thursday is one of them because I've literally been following Thursday since I was a teenager, since I was in high school. That is my high school band. Taking Back Sunday is another.
Yeah.
Shillelagh Law, hands
Valid.
down. I see them every opportunity I get.
Yes.
Like, shout out to the boys. Like, love you guys. These are bands that, like, I don't give a fuck how much money I'm paying. I'm going to see.
Yeah.
Like, I don't give a fuck if I got to travel outside of New York City to do it. If I got to go down to the PNC Bank Art Center in Jersey, I'll fucking do it because that's another great fucking venue.
Oh, yeah. You know what else is a good one in Jersey? What was it, like Starland?
Starland Ballroom.
Oh, that's where I saw Ice Nine Kills.
Yes.
Starland Ballroom is so good. But no,
So
that's
good.
actually where I saw Ice Nine Kills a couple of years ago.
I love that.
Yeah. That was a really fun one. There was someone brought their kid and they had their kid dressed as fucking Chucky.
I love this.
It was awesome. It was right after Silver Screen Part 2 came out.
Nice.
Too. Yeah. So they were doing you know, mostly like stuff from like both albums.
Be right back.
Fucking awesome. That was a great show. I'm trying to remember. Oh, Bad Omens opened for them.
Yeah.
That was a great show.
Oh,
It was
that's
so
so
funny
good.
because Cam and I, we saw Bad Omens twice. Yeah, we saw them open for Ice Nine Kills. And then a few months later, we saw them open for Under Oath and Spirit Box.
Hot.
And it was so funny because we're like, oh yeah, Bad Omens, they're cool, you know, whatever. And then they got fucking big off of like TikTok or whatever.
Hey.
A year later, we're like, oh yeah, isn't that band that we saw? We're like, oh yeah, they're pretty cool.
It's happened.
Yeah.
Like, it still amuses the fuck out of me where, like, example, you're younger than me, and then you'll be talking about bands that you're, like, in love with and that you wish that you could see, and I'll be sitting there going, I've seen them. And you'll be like, what? And I'll be like, I'm older than you. I have more time.
Yeah.
It's like,
Oh
a
my
lot
God.
of these bands used to be, and a bunch of them that are my favorites that I still follow to this day were New York-based bands.
Yeah. No,
You
that makes
know?
sense.
So, like, New York, New Jersey. Thursdays from New Jersey. Taking Back Sundays from from fucking Queens, Bayside.
Taking Back Sundays from Amityville.
Well, yeah.
Sorry.
They're from Amityville. Bayside's from Bayside. Sorry.
Yeah, no, it's okay. No, sorry. I know about the whole Taking Back Sunday brand new fucking
Yep.
rivalry because
Yep.
Cam had to live that shit.
I mean, I enjoyed both, and I've seen both at multiple Warped Tours.
Yeah.
I've seen them by themselves. Like, they played at Terminal 5 a couple years ago. I went to go see them with DigiNan.
Oh, cool.
You know, they just played Mulcahy's last summer. which
know.
we missed.
Yeah, no, I haven't.
No, we didn't. We were at that one. I was at that one.
Yeah,
I
no,
was at that one.
I haven't gotten to see Taking Back Sunday. No, Cam actually saw them do like a small thing.
Yeah.
not
They
too
did like
long
an
ago.
acoustic.
Yeah, he got to see them not too long ago.
That's nice.
Yeah. Taking Back Sunday is cool. I love them. I do love them a lot.
You been,
I karaoke them all the time.
I do too.
Yeah.
You know that, like, here's the thing. We're talking about like happy playlists, like Taking Back Sunday's on my happy playlist.
Taking Back Sunday goes either way.
Taking Back Sunday depends on the song.
Exactly. Depends
and
on the song.
album.
Yeah.
So-
Taking Back Sunday goes either way for me.
If I start playing Tell All Your Friends,
Yeah.
I'm happy. Yeah. If I'm playing another album, not so much.
If I'm playing, what is it? There's no I in team.
Yeah. Run.
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 Yeah.
Run.
Yeah. Same. Like, I do.
I'm ready to throw down.
Like, these are concerts that, like, some of them hold the best memories for me.
Oh, man.
You know?
Yeah.
Like, concerts also are, this is what I love the most about concerts. Seeing not just a band live is also the vibe,
Oh, yeah.
the energy and the connections and the feelings and everything that you make. And like, yes, you go with friends and people that you care about, but you make friends
Yes.
and make new ones at these shows.
oh, my God. Like,
It's true connection
No,
on
it
a
is.
level that I
Like,
can't explain.
Cam, like one of Cam's closest friends is a guy from Vermont.
Yeah.
And he has known this guy for over 10 years.
Nice.
They have only met in person maybe like 5 times, if that much, if
Wow.
that many. Yeah, so they met at, you see, I'm not sure if it was like Skate and Surf or something like that, but they met in a Devil Wears Prada mosh pit.
I love this for them.
And from that day, they were best friends, and they just, they managed to like link up anytime there was a show in New York that they were both at. And then I actually finally met this guy after years of Charlie.
And Armor for Sleep.
No, actually, back in November, I met him at Devil Wears Prada.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I finally got to meet him. That's when Cam and I traveled up to Massachusetts. We had our little New England road trip.
Yes, that was for your honeymoon.
Our
Anniversary moon.
anniversary moon. We went up to Massachusetts for
when I was born.
we saw, it was Sea Space Cowboy, Silent Planet. There was another opener. I think like Moth to Flame was another opener.
Either way, it was an amazing experience.
And it was Devil Wears Prada doing their what was it, like Devil Wears Prada is Eternal or something like that tour, which was fucking sick.
Loved it.
That was fucking amazing. Like, and they brought back the Reptar shirt.
Oh my God.
Yeah. And Cam's sensei has the original Reptar shirt.
Oh, that's hot.
And we were like, "Hey, sensei, they have the Reptar. They brought back the Reptar shirt." They were like, I would die if you bought me that." And we were like, "Guess what?"
Guess what? Here it is. King.
It's like, "Guess what? Here you go."
Fuck your life. Bing bang.
But that was fucking awesome.
Yeah, like I love that though for you because like you can literally like. Here's the other thing also. A lot of these concerts that I've been to literally were at so many different milestones and points in my life.
Yeah.
To the point where I have ADHD and CPTSD and borderline personality disorder. So literally memory, we don't fucking know her.
That is so.
It does not
that is
exist.
so real.
But the wonderful thing about these bands and these concerts, you play those songs for me.
Mm-hmm.
I can remember.
Yeah.
Like I can remember what I was doing, what I was feeling. Like literally it can evoke that memory in so many different ways.
Yeah.
And the concerts, yes, you can listen to an album and have that, but concerts do that to an extent that I cannot explain properly. Like I don't have words for it.
Experience, and then also
it's
like
so good.
what I think is also fun about concerts, especially, and I don't know, this is just me being partial to like general admission with this because again, you get to physically be closer to the band.
Valid.
But I also like the little bit more like personal touch, and like you get like more of a sense of the like band's personality.
And the crowd.
And the crowd. Yeah, the crowd too, but also like the band. Like I saw Pale Waves. They started this is back in 2018 I saw them.
Okay.
Yeah, this is like before they started blowing up a little more. When they first started, they definitely had more of like a new wavy sort of vibe, kind of sounding like the 1975 meets The Cure, but not quite kind of thing.
Gotcha.
With a female singer, definitely like very queer, really awesome. But
Love
like
that.
she would like Heather Baron Gracie, the singer, so cute because every song she would end with "Thank you,
Oh my God.
thank you, thank you" at the end of every single song. It was the cutest fucking thing.
I adore that for you.
Yeah, and like it was like just those little personal touches at the end, or like at the end, like someone from the like at the end of the show, someone from the crowd gave her a pride flag,
Mm-hmm.
and she's like waving the flag and walking off stage hand in hand with the drummer, who I don't know if the drummer was out of the closet at the time, but the drummer is non-binary and queer.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, the drummer is non-binary and queer, and they were like both with the pride flag and holding hands.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I don't know, like they're both they're not dating each other,
Right.
but they're both obviously very close.
Right.
But yeah, like it's just cute
That
shit
is
like that.
That's the kind of shit that you don't get off of an album.
Exactly. You don't get that off of an album. You don't get that from the music videos.
No.
Like sure, you can get that sometimes off of an interview.
Maybe.
Maybe, but the interviews themselves tend to be kind of
They're never live and they're always cut.
yeah, I was going to say manufactured, but yeah,
Mhm.
like they're more manufactured, not in the sense that like, the people don't want to be genuine. It's just, like
They can't.
they can't. Exactly.
Right. But you get that genuine, you get that
Yeah.
true. Because I have been, like, let's call a space bait. I've been to some bad concerts.
Yeah.
I've been to some bad concerts where the entire experience was just not enjoyable,
Mhm.
regardless of like who was playing.
Yeah.
And those are usually the shows where it's only general admission and they overpack the venue.
Yeah.
To a point where you cannot move, you cannot breathe, you can't get to the bathroom, you can't get to the bar. You just can't.
Yeah.
It's impossible to enjoy yourself because you're just bleh.
Yeah, no, that's valid.
Okay, like and it has actually killed the enjoyment for me for a couple of shows.
Yeah.
I actually have had that happen.
Mhm.
It's rare.
But it does happen.
It
and,
does happen.
That is kind of where you get the, like the enjoyment out of being seated, where it's like, all right, this is my seat, this is my space, y'all can fuck off.
Right. And that's why, like, sometimes younger me, GA all the way.
Yeah.
I want to be in the fucking pit. I want to fight my way to the front.
Yeah.
I might want to crowd surf. I might want people falling on my head as they're crowd surfing. Like that's fine. I still get that, depending on the band. Depending on the band.
Valid.
As I'm now older and broken, I do enjoy having somewhere that I can sit down in between
Yeah.
sets.
So valid.
I do enjoy having a place that I can store my merch,
Yeah.
or my, have a place where I can sit and converse with people. I do enjoy that too.
Yeah. We'll say Warsaw
I don't like it all the time, but
Yeah.
I like it.
Warsaw was was kind of nice in the sense of like you have a place to go and like sit and like decompress.
Right. Yeah, that's the other thing.
Yeah, like some venues are good for that, but not every venue
No, not
is
every venue.
considerate in that sense.
No. Also,
Revolution even was good for that because they were like a restaurant also.
yeah. The other,
Fucking I miss Revolution.
yeah.
Sorry, I saw like local shows there.
I so could. Here's the other thing. Here's the other thing. The way that they set it up now, because we're gonna go back on the pricing range.
Yeah.
Sometimes it is more expensive to get GA than it is to get a seated seat at some of these concerts.
Some of them, yeah.
Like you'll be paying. We mentioned how much we paid for the Disturbed concert coming up on Friday.
Oh yeah, that's right. If they give you the option.
$250 for the seats.
Yeah.
Okay. GA, a lot more than that.
Yeah, I believe it. If they give you the option for GA versus seated, or if
Mhm.
it's something that's GA only.
Because a lot of the times what they've been doing with GA is it also is VIP.
That makes sense.
So,
That makes sense.
Like-
So they really try to like
jack up that price.
they jack up that price and they make it so what's the word I'm looking for? Like
Oversaturated?
not oversaturated, like
Overpriced?
no, not just overpriced. It's like oh, God, it's gonna come to me later, the word that I'm looking for. It'll come to me later.
It'll come all right. You can get anything to come, can't you, babe?
Oh, you know it.
Yo.
Fuck your life. Bing bong.
No, it's like they make it such a oh my god. I'm so mad that I can't think of the fucking word.
You'll think of it in a bit.
Because it anyway, but yeah, no, like it's such a they make it such a luxury, I guess, is what I'm looking for.
Yeah, they really do.
That's not the word I'm looking for, but it's closest I could think of. It's such a luxury to be general admission where it's like general admission ain't a fucking luxury.
No, and that's the other thing that pisses me off is like they'll charge GA prices, but instead of actually having like standing and the ability to have a pit, it's still chairs.
That's ridiculous.
It's annoying.
So stupid.
Like, why am I paying GA price and not getting a pit?
What the fuck?
The audacity.
That's some fucking
The
bullshit.
audacity of
That is
you.
bullshit.
It is bullshit.
That is bullshit.
I hate that.
It's like I want to open up the fucking pit.
A lot of the times, like, people will be like, let's open it up. And here's the other thing about concert etiquette. Everybody there knows we're all there to see the same band.
Yeah.
So there's not really, you don't get many Chads and Karens. You get them. You get them.
Oh, I've seen some chats.
You get them.
Emotional.
You get, listen.
Idola, that was a show that had some fucking chads. Oh my god.
You get
I
them.
got
I'm
tossed
not
around.
saying that it's that you don't get them. What I am saying is it's rare.
Yeah.
And we also police our own.
Yeah, no, that is true. That is true.
We do police our own a lot.
You know, like what Cam always managed to get us good spots, like right up, like right. We were always like basically right outside the pit for the most part.
Yeah, right along the wall.
Exactly, right along the wall. And if we ever got too close, he would be the one standing there, you know, arm like that.
Or me.
Yeah, or you. But you know, when it's just me and Cam, like he would always be the one.
He's the one
standing
that's doing the warding.
the warding, exactly, making sure I'm not getting tossed around. But holy fuck, I was at Idola. It was Idola, I think Royal Coda, a bunch of other like Swancore bands.
Nice.
Yeah, that was a fun show. That was fun. I saw Swan Daddy out in the fucking yeah, Will Swan, I'm looking at you. Sponsor us.
Hey. We like your shit.
We like your music.
You should totally give us a shout out or just, I don't know, play with us. Giggity.
Also hi Kurt,
Anyways.
hi Kurt Travis. Anyway,
Emotional damage.
I love this for us. We are shameless.
we are.
When it comes to music, yes.
Yes, we are shameless. Okay, but like speaking of shameless, Daddy Dola, hello. Sorry, sorry, not sorry, because dear God, Andrew Wells, that man.
Climb like a tree.
Oh yeah,
Climb like a tree.
Everyone in that show was ready to climb him like a tree, and let me tell you, I was not even supposed to be at that show. That was a last minute decision to go and grab a ticket. You're lying. But dude, I was getting tossed around. I was not even in the fucking pit, and I was getting tossed around.
That does happen.
People were just like not being considerate.
That is so rare because
Yeah.
there are rules to the pit.
Well, that's the thing. Like every other show I've been to, like that's genuinely like the one time where people were not considerate.
It's very rare.
Exactly. And like this was also in Manhattan. Where was it? Fucking was it Gramercy?
Probably.
Yeah, it was Gramercy. I think it was
It's
Gramercy.
probably Gramercy.
Because we had to like walk past
Gramercy.
we had to walk past the Flatiron.
Yeah, Gramercy.
And Cam was making Spider-Man references. So yeah, definitely
Gramercy.
Gramercy. Yeah, but it was so funny because dude, they were playing like Idola was playing their one slow song, and Andrew Wells was like, "You guys are moshing to our slow song? New York, y'all are crazy motherfuckers."
Yeah. But that's the thing though, and a lot of people, if you guys have never been to a live show, and you do get to see a show that actually would like involve a pit, there is rules.
Yes, there are rules.
Like, listen, everyone is welcome in the pit. But if you see someone fall in the pit, you see someone get hurt in the pit, if you see somebody who can't handle the pit, you get them out of the pit,
Yes.
you pick them up, you stop.
Yeah.
And they do. I have seen some of the biggest, scariest motherfucking gigantic men
Yeah.
get taken out by the tiniest of women.
Yes.
On top of also these gigantic men stopping everyone in a pit because someone fell.
Yeah.
To pick them up, and they couldn't get back up on their own.
Yeah.
I have seen, you know, it's just the camaraderie, the joy, the movements. Also at the same time, enter at your own fucking risk.
Oh, yeah.
It's a
Listen,
goddamn pit, motherfucker.
if you're going into the pit, you know what you're going into. Okay? You gotta know what you're going into.
Monster.
If you decide you want to brave a pit
Mhm.
and you're not ready, which is valid.
Also valid.
Valid. You may not be, you may not expect it. There are always going to be certain people that come in the pit that are looking to hurt some people.
Yeah.
And they are usually taken out and taken care of very quickly.
Yes.
Because it is obvious who's there just for the music and the movement and who's there for pain.
Mhm.
It's not preventable all the time, but it is avoidable.
Yeah.
Also, like, if you know that you got anger
Mhm.
issues and shit,
Yeah.
stay the fuck out of the pit.
Exactly.
Like, it's not a fight club.
Right. It's a mosh pit.
It's a mosh pit. It's where we
Yeah.
go to have connection and realize that we are alive,
Yeah.
not to get our asses handed to us or have our teeth knocked out.
Yeah.
Not saying it doesn't happen,
Right.
but there are rules. There's etiquette.
Exactly.
There's an etiquette to this. There is a unspoken law
Yeah.
of the pit.
Mhm.
There's unspoken laws of concerts.
Yeah.
There are unspoken rules.
Exactly.
And rule number 1, don't be a dick.
Exactly.
Just don't.
Just don't be a dick. Also, rule number 2, if you're gonna show off and do a spin kick in the pit, just make sure you have space.
Yeah.
Because people will give you space to do your spin kick.
Yeah, people give you space.
Yeah.
People are respectful.
Exactly. Just don't be a whore about it.
That's the same thing that I say about crowd surfing. It's
Exactly.
like, listen, you want to crowd surf? I will boost your ass and throw you, but
Oh, yeah.
don't be a 300-pound man who is standing behind 4 nothing skinny ass little girls and decide I'm gonna launch myself off of them.
Exactly.
Because I've seen that fucking happen.
Right. It's like you have to have some sense about it, you know? People don't.
People
but,
do
like,
not have sense.
Yeah, no.
They just don't. But again, like, I'm also speaking like as an old school concert goer, old school
Yeah.
music head, old school raver, old school fucking mosher. Like, these were rules that I was taught when I was a teenager coming up in the scene.
Yeah.
These are stuff that you were taught as a teenager coming up in the scene.
Yeah.
Granted, 15 years after me, but still.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so like for me, it's more, I kind of feel like people, they know, but also they don't know.
Right.
If that makes sense.
No, because again, they're unspoken rules.
there are unspoken rules.
They're rules. They're just unspoken rules. So
Right.
you know, but you don't know
Right.
because they don't actually say them. It's like Fight Club,
But I also
but it's
do,
not Fight Club.
I do also feel like these are rules that should be taught
Yeah.
when you go to your first show.
right.
If you are going with someone that is experienced, these are rules that you should be passing down so that they could pass them down, like, kind of like, you know, it's not Fight Club. We can talk
Yeah.
about Fight Club.
right.
We could talk about the mosh pit.
Exactly.
You know, it's just, it really does feel like this is a lost art.
Mhm.
Like the art of concerts is being lost due to the capitalism, due to
Yeah.
people not understanding these rules,
Mhm.
not understanding the joy that is a concert.
Yeah.
You know, a joy of a live show. Like, you are watching someone that could inspire you in so many ways,
Oh yeah.
and you're going to be a dick about it?
I know. I hate that.
Mm.
Yeah, and like that's the other thing too. Like there are so many of these shows that like I've walked in and it's a band like, oh yeah, I like them, and then I come out and I'm like, this is my favorite fucking band now, and y'all can fight me.
Exactly.
Like Spirit Box. That's literally
Hello.
like I saw them.
We're
open.
still working on getting those tickets.
I know I want those, but like they were pricey, and I was like, I like them, but not for like it was like $80 or $90 for like seated tickets, and I was like,
That's what I'm saying. Capitalism.
exactly, and I was like.
I know, especially considering how much we just spent on these.
Yeah, that's a thing. So I'm like honestly, I'm still mad about
Yeah.
how 3 years ago I had to miss Spirit Box opening for Ghost.
That's the worst.
That kills me.
Ghost is actually playing at MSG too.
I know, and it's but like
on a Monday.
it's like a Monday or a Tuesday
I
night,
think it's a
and
Monday.
yeah, and like the tickets are pricey, and again, it's like
And again, that's probably the venue.
yeah, again, and that's another thing too. It's like for me to have to like go. It's like it's a Monday. Cam and I have work. It's in the fucking city, and it's like again, there's certain things, and it's like, listen, I looked at the prices. I like Ghost. I don't like them for that much money.
No.
Emotional, damn it.
Sorry, not sorry.
Yeah,
Like, there are a few bands that I will pay out the ass to see.
fair.
Obviously, Disturbed is
Yeah.
one of them, but not. Disturbed is one of them, but not to this extent. And the only reason I did go for this the way that I did is because it's the 25th anniversary tour.
That's fair. That's fair.
If I knew that it was that pricey, I would not have bought
Yeah,
these tickets.
that's fair.
If it was for just a regular Disturbed show, like, don't get me
Yeah.
wrong, I love them, but I've seen them like 6 times.
Yeah,
You know, I've seen them at MSG. I've seen them at fucking, I saw them at Gramercy. I've seen them at Jones Beach. I mean, I've seen them.
yeah. No, like,
So it really is one of those things where it's like, you have to be the way that the capitalism has become with the ticket prices and the way concert venues are. You have to be one of those bucket list bands for me that I've either never seen or I know I will never get another chance to see,
fair,
or you're one of my diehard bands.
valid. You want to know what band I would literally like just drop stupid fucking money right now if they announced they were getting back together to go on tour?
Who?
Modern Baseball.
Really?
I fucking love Modern Baseball.
Okay.
I have never seen them. They broke up before I got into them, and Cam actually introduced me to them. I'm like, holy shit, this is amazing. I've cried to their music so many
Wow.
times. Yeah, I know, like super fucking sad boy
Wow.
emo shit, like Midwest emo, like the real shit.
No.
Yeah,
She wasn't ready.
I
She
would
wasn't
drop
ready.
any amount of money to go fucking see them.
Okay. What's another one that you would drop any stupid amount of money to see?
Oh, in this moment.
I already told you I'm going to take you to that.
I know,
All
but
right.
like, yeah, I know, like in this moment, it's another one.
She actually is very, very adamant about making her shows affordable.
I believe it. I believe
Like, she
it.
does her best.
Yeah,
Like, Maria
Yeah.
Brink wants people to come to her show.
yeah, I believe that.
So she does her best.
I love that for her.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to think, what's another one that I would just like drop anything to go see? Well, you see this one, like it would never happen. Because Ian Curtis is dead, but Joy Division.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I fucking love Joy Division.
Another band that I actually would drop the money for and I didn't get to when they were touring last year is VNV Nation.
Ooh,
I have seen them live. They put on an amazing show.
Mhm.
Absolutely. The visuals are stunning.
yeah.
One of the few shows that I don't mind being seated at
Okay.
because the visuals that they
Yeah.
give you are just, oh, it's a spiritual experience.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Let's see.
Let's see. Who's another one that I would just drop stupid money to see? And don't judge me for this one being as I am like a self-proclaimed goth rock alternative chicky. NSYNC. They get back together and they do a tour. I don't give a fuck. I am dropping thousands of dollars and I'm going to see them. I don't give a fuck. I'm obsessed. Shut up. Don't judge me. Stop looking at me like that, Scarlett.
The only way I would spend money to see them is if they get Deadpool.
They might.
Just replace Justin Timberlake with Deadpool. This is gonna ruin the tour. What tour? The world tour.
That's fair. But they're ones that I would spend stupid fucking money to see.
Yeah, no,
I'm
that's
sorry,
valid.
I
That's
would.
fair. That's fair.
Who else is another band that I would spend absolutely stupid fucking money to see that I
Oh.
haven't already seen?
You know who I really want to see?
Who?
I don't know if I'd spend stupid money to see them, but I really want to see Census Fail.
They're really good live.
They sound really good.
They are really good
'cause
live.
I've been listening to Let It Enfold You. Like that album is such a solid fucking album.
I
like all the way
approve this
through.
message.
But
I
no, like
approve.
New Jersey emo. Okay, like New Jersey emo is
Unbeatable.
Oh, exactly. Like, and again, I'm on a New Jersey emo kick because I, saw fucking Armor for Sleep. So yeah, like
Valid. I saw Armor for Sleep years ago. I still have like one of the original Armor for Sleep hoodies somewhere.
fuck yeah.
Hidden around here.
I bought my
I was so I was upset that I didn't go with you guys to the concert because also like my brain did a dumb and didn't realize it was the same day as Shillelagh Law.
it's okay.
So I was out already at Shillelagh Law and then I realized fuck.
yeah.
And then I was glad because I didn't pre-buy a ticket
Yeah, no,
like
'cause the
originally I
tickets were
said
like,
that I was going to. There was $75.
I know, because the tickets were like going up and down in price. Like Cam and I, we got ours for $60, and I was
Yeah.
like, okay, good, because like because Cam, I love you. You were supposed to get the tickets. And then he didn't. And then he's like, oh, yeah, I forgot those. And I'm like, babe, it's okay. It's okay. You know what? I'll get the tickets, but I'm not spending any more than $60 on them. But I was also like, listen, if it's like 70,
You done
fine,
goofed.
I'll do it. But then I got the tickets. It was $60 each. I'm like, well, actually, no, it was $59 each.
Oh my God.
And I was like, you know what? I said I wasn't spending any more than 60. Here we go.
He jumped out a
Game time, guys.
window.
Not sponsored, but game time. If you need tickets last minute, that's your
Yeah. There you go.
yeah.
Any final thoughts on concerts?
Honestly, it is such like concerts are like such a fucking experience. It is
Lifeblood.
lifeblood, and it's also one of the best ways to experience music.
I don't disagree
Like-
with you.
Like concerts, and then I'm gonna sound like a crazy person, but if you want to listen to an album, vinyl.
Of course.
Yes,
It has more soul.
exactly. The two best ways. Concerts, like live music, nothing beats it, but then vinyl, like
All the way. All the
and
way.
if you get a live album on vinyl.
Yeah.
Sorry, me stares at my vintage Alice Cooper, the Alice Cooper show vinyl.
Me just knowing full well that I have in my basement stacks and stacks of records.
Yes.
So it is, yeah. So we will be going and posting up live and or videos of us enjoying the show on
Yes.
Friday at MSG for Disturbed's 25th anniversary tour.
Hell yeah.
So you will get live reactions from all three of us on the gate. So I highly suggest that you follow us on our socials so that you can see that. Also, depending on how good the service is in air, because sometimes they put on the jammers, I may go live
Hell
so
yeah.
that you guys can join us for the concert. But on that note, we're gonna get out of here because we got some music to go listen to. And big shout out to Lavender's partner Keegan. Happy birthday!
Happy birthday.
You're getting up there in years, my dude. It's cool, but
It's all right, old man.
And on that note, bye bye.
Laters.